Hello crypto fam, this is CryptoGuard back with another video. And hello anyone coming over from Salomondrin and the Salomundo family. I'd like to start off that I consider myself one of the OG supporters and subscribers of Alejandro. I've been there since the days of his wide body Hellcat, his 2918s when he used to hotbox a Model X, all that stuff, and I miss it. Um, I made this Instagram post back in April 25th when I noticed that the way that Alejandro was coming about presenting quote unquote his crypto project to us was kind of disingenuous and just not consistent with what he said it was going to be. So I made this post back then just calling him out. And at the point, this was kind of big for me. Like, Alejandro was literally like my biggest role model. Um, but I just felt like I needed to do it at the point. It just seemed like too fake at the point. And I'll start off by playing this video of his story that I posted on my post. Yeah, so basically, I don't know. That wasn't the first time, or that may have been the first time he mentioned it, but when he brought up this, what ended up to be fantasy crypto, he like to us he marketed it towards, we'll teach you to like trade Bitcoin and do this Bitcoin thing without losing any money. um, so at that point, I didn't know that it was going to be like crypto fantasy of a game or whatnot. um, so I had no clue what it was going to be, so I did message Alejandro and Rodrigo, just offering my help to do the project or whatever they needed, because in my mind, I he said to teach, he said we want to help you learn without you losing any money, and I'm like, well, this kind of already exists. You can just do that with Blockfolio or any other app. you know um, if his interest was really in his followers and audience like getting into crypto and learning without losing money, he would have just mentioned this and talked about the existing resources. But instead, I just, at that point when I made the post, I still didn't know it was fantasy crypto, but I just knew that something was like weird. um, right. Just going over through the posts on the actual Instagram post. I'm just going to read the whole thing, and if I have any more insight, I'll add it as I'm reading or at the end. Nothing but love and respect for Salomondrin, as he's been a huge inspiration and role model in the last year. But for once, I see his business first mindset as a vulnerability. People doing crypto full time, such as myself, have noted multiple buying opportunities and accumulation periods over the last months. The first week of April, Ethereum was around 370. That 10K investment would have gotten him 27 ETH Ethereum, Ether. People still call it both things, even if they have like a big following or like quote unquote OGs. So call it what you want. Um, but that 10K investment would have gotten him 27 Ether instead of 14. Dan Bilzerian tweeted to his millions of followers on the 22nd of April. Time to get back into crypto. While the exposure it brings is good, I see Ale doing a similar thing, but it can actually cause people to FOMO and get discouraged as noobs losing 10% plus in one day is very realistic in the space, and especially since then in the crypto market that it has the bear market that has been since then, that is definitely the case. Also, Ale using this as an opportunity to mention yet another one of his projects in what he claims out of necessity for people looking for guidance, when in reality the guidance and tools have been around for a couple years now. I see it more responsible to point to the existing guidance and tools than try to form your own when you don't have much experience or skin in the crypto itself. Um, he says the project is something he built to help teach people to play with Bitcoin without investing any money. As I said, anyone can currently do this with the portfolios from the numerous available free apps and websites. And at this point, I tagged Rodrigo and just to let him know that I'm sincerely not hating, but that I would have seen it more responsible to take a different approach than this sort of Dan Bilzerian bandwagon giant for Alejandro. Um, the crypto Twitter community of the OGs and well vetted members of the community would easily and ruthlessly ridicule this, but regardless, I'm interested when the project is available, and my help is always available and free. Um, so, yeah, as I said, at this point, I still didn't know it was fantasy crypto. I still offered my help because ha- having been a longtime supporter of Alejandro and his channels, um, it was just kind of cool for him to me see him start to notice crypto and Bitcoin, but at the same time, um, just like that business mindset was just not cool for me because the crypto space, there's just so many scams and just shit in general as is that I don't know. Don't try to make another business opportunity for your like fantasy crypto game. If you sincerely want to help the space, you'll do it by just raising awareness. Um, so yeah, like I said, the project turned out to be fantasy crypto, um, which I'll be honest, I have not downloaded it because when that was announced, I was like, okay, so is this was a whole thing all along? Is this what it developed into? I had no clue, but apparently you trade cryptocurrencies. Whoever makes is up the most at the end of the week, they like give away $1,000 or $1,500. I don't know if they actually do, but you know that's not really teaching you about Bitcoin or trading Bitcoin. Um, yeah, it's a fantasy crypto game. Um, I guess good for Farshad, Rodrigo, and Alejandro. I guess for putting on their own people, I noticed that shortly after this whole thing, um, that Alejandro was following this particular account, and it was just strange to me that of all the popular accounts that Alejandro would follow this one that at point was like new and like didn't have nothing. Um, but clearly, like this is one of their people, their friends, a Selena person. Um, and it's funny on here, explore trading on fantasy crypto without losing money as you learn. Um, I don't know. It's overall kind of cringy. Um, you can go back and just read some of her posts. I'm not hating on her because, I mean, she got put in the position, um, but it's just very interesting. Here's a fantasy crypto page on Instagram. We're giving away 1,500 USD in Bitcoin this week to our top users. Um, so yeah, right there already, to your top users. If you're teaching and it's really a platform about learning, wouldn't it be like your top students? Like this is just like, I don't know. It's kind of super cringe, but I guess, they're the ones that created their initial platform of Salomondrin and then Salomundo. So, like I said, his business mindset, it's what he saw as an opportunity, but it's not genuine. It's just, you know, trying to get more people into your platform with crypto. I mean, for people that have actually won on his app, good for them. Would they make real like trade good cryptocurrency traders that could support themselves from it? I doubt it. Um, I wouldn't have had such a problem with fantasy crypto and um, Alejandro in crypto in general had he approached it and delivered it to us in a different way. Had he been like, yo, I have some thoughts. Uh, Crypto's been getting on my radar. I want to be in the space. I'm thinking of an app or a game where, you know, I could provide value for by you guys by I guess having like a weekly prize and you guys just come into my platform. Um, I'm kind of kidding there. But yeah, I don't know. I guess the biggest problem that I had with that just was the way he delivered it to us. And in all during all in the meanwhile, while he'd been working on other stuff. I know we heard. I mean, Puku Pals was the first one, but since then, I've even forgot, dude. Like, he was gonna do his taco store. To my understanding, when I heard on a podcast, or I don't remember, he's still planning that, but more towards December. I don't know if that's changed, but um, wasn't he also gonna get into like coffee? I know recently for sure he's trying textiles in Mexico, and he now considers himself an automaker and a wheel maker. I mean, good for him. And good for Salomundo. Clearly, that's like his baby now. He gets like at least 1 million views a day on his videos on there now. Um, and that's another reason why I kind of been straying away from his channels and generally recently. Being in being a Spanish and English bilingual, it kind of puts me in a kind of shitty situation as part of his audience. You know, it'd be dumb for him not to spend most of his attention now to Salomundo, getting 5 times more views than Salomondrin. Um, yeah, it would be dumb not to, but I don't know. It was getting old just like watching content, his English content that had already came out in Spanish, and um, I don't know. I just feel like that puts you at a weird situation when you both channels, and I mean some may like it because it's more content, but a lot of the content hasn't really been the same, to be honest. It's just been English and Spanish versions of it. Um, but yeah, just wrapping it up, I just wanted this to be like my thoughts on, the truth about Salomondrin, the truth about fantasy crypto, the truth about the crypto bite. Um, I don't want to appear like I'm hating. I tried giving you some backstory and insight. Um, I don't know. Um, I'll keep a watch out on his videos if I see like another banging gears type quality video, like a nice looking thumbnail or something. But like as of most recently, um, I don't know. I guess I'm not the same person I was before, back when he had 200K subs, you know, eagerly, anxiously waiting for his next upload. Now, like, eh, but it's like, it's whatever. That's life. Um, I just wanted to make this video because now that I'm doing YouTube and working on making uh, videos, I really wanted to try to make um, a video about this based off my initial Instagram post. And I'm sorry I couldn't make it better. I'm still learning on how to make videos. I'm only using OBS with Mac right now, but I promise I will get better. Thanks for watching.